for my review on Cursed by Marissa Meyer, which was my October physical TBR wheel pick for me. I really enjoyed this book. I'm really glad the wheel gave it to me. I don't know otherwise if I would have gotten to it this fall, and therefore when I would have gotten to it, because it is very much a fall read, I think. If you don't know, this is the second book in the Gilded duology, and I rated this 4.25 stars, which is a little higher than I rated Gilded, which is the first book. I will say that it is kind of long. It's almost 500 pages. And I do think that it could have been cut down maybe a little bit, but even with that being said, I really liked it. The setting, I think, was my favorite part. If you can see the cover, that's basically the setting. It mostly takes place in this cursed castle. Kind of, how do I explain it? I almost think of it kind of like if you've seen Stranger Things and they have the upside down. That's kind of how this is, because there's like a veil that separates the real world from where all of these dark creatures live. When you're on the other side of the veil than a person on the other side, they can't see you, kind of thing. Like, you don't exist on their side of the veil, basically. If you haven't heard of this, it is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, which I enjoyed, and I enjoyed learning more about Rumpelstiltskin because I had no idea. I also really liked the characters, our main characters, Cyrilda and Gild, and even some of the bad guys. You find yourself kind of hoping that they'll change. Hi, Frodo, my cat. Even though in the back of your head you kind of know they're evil. They're not going to change. Stop hoping they will. But I think that is the art of a good writer. Frodo, your tail is right in the video. Hi, Bubby. Which I think Marissa Meyer is. I love her writing. Okay. This is now my 6th book by her. So I've read a lot of her. She's definitely one of my most read authors, especially because that has been across 3 different series, or I guess 2 different series and then a standalone, and I've really liked all of them. They've all been at least 4 stars. So I think that says something about her. And I definitely recommend this duology for fall. And if you are younger, it is YA, as I said, but it still gives you that kind of dark gothic feeling that at least I look for during the fall time without being scary. So really enjoyed this book. Highly recommend.